Another day. What's going on? It's Drew Cameron, and this is an unload session. So, an unload session is different from my ATD Chronicles. It doesn't go out every Saturday. It's just something that I do when I feel like I need to kind of have a unload and kind of talk freely. So, I finished the season about 2 weeks ago on the newsletter and the YouTube ATD Chronicles I've been putting out, and I got two more videos. I think one comes out. I gotta look at my schedule, but I believe one comes out tomorrow, and then another one comes out Saturday and Sunday, and then end of March, beginning of April, a transition to the next season, right? And so with that, I've been enjoying the process. I just finished some more training, some things I was working on to make the podcast better, to make the YouTube channel pop better, and I'm a big believer in, learning things, educating yourself, and getting better, creating better systems for myself. So I started this journey on YouTube about 7 years ago. Kind of fell off, came back on, fell off. And the biggest thing that I realized with the up and down is I've seen friends, I've seen influencers, whatever you want to call them. I've seen a lot of people like grow from this platform. The difference is though, I definitely want to grow. I definitely want to be monetized. I definitely want to, have the opportunity to make a stable and continual source of income from this one platform, right? But I'm also doing this because like it was like like something that was impressed upon me. I felt, and I felt this way for some years now, but it's even more important now as I get older and I'm doing my best to build like a legacy, for my kids, for my family, for generations to come. And I mean, I've done stock options, I've done the crypto, I got a real estate license, so I'm a barber, or at least I used to be. I just cut my kids' hair mainly now. I've done a lot of things. I'm good with coding, boot camps I've done for data analytics, Python. Like there's a lot of skills, right? Modern day Renaissance man, and none of that is important. I say all that to say is none of that's important because the main thing I like to do is what I'm doing. I like to, after all those skills, I like to figure out ways to help my kids, right? So I'm retired military, so I have a lot more free time than other people. And so with that time, it allows me to figure out ways to make things better. And I've done that for businesses. I've done that for myself. And now I'm doing it for my kids and my family. And that's what I should have been doing it for. So I put a TikTok video out a long time ago. And I said, like if you're in shape, right? If you're a fit guy and you're in shape and your spouse, your partner is out of shape, you're a loser, right? So that's why I started stepping up more to help and make sure my wife, started getting in shape. Because how can I be fit and call myself a trainer and she ain't fit? You know what I mean? No excuses about it. Unless there's a life-threatening medical condition that allows you not to be fit and your spouse, you know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't make sense. So anyway, so I got on here. I just wanted to like have a quick unload. These are just my thoughts. You know what I mean? In the interim of the season, since season 2 will come out, it'll be a whole new intro, a whole new just kind of vibe on how I do everything. Overall, the framework will be the same, but the intro will be different. The ending will be a little different. You know what I mean? I plan on having special guests on. And if you're in the Atlanta area, we're doing something called the Warrior Walks on the 16th. So I'll put a link, and if you go follow Warrior Walks, he has more details. It's actually his, what you want to call it? It's actually his event, you know what I mean? So I think it'll be good. My whole thing is I'm doing this, I'm building something, like I said, to leave for my family, a legacy and systems and a way to build wealth. Me and my wife have done a lot of things. So my whole goal is to kind of document my entire journey and catapult my family and my kids 30 years in the future, right? So I don't want them to make the same mistakes that I went through unless it's going to be for their benefit. But if I can give them the game, if I can give them the blueprint of what I'm building and what I have built over these 39 years in my life and pass that on to them, I won. Because if they are ahead of me, then that means I succeeded. And I'm the first stepping stone in kind of really building wealth. See, I kind of have everything overall that I want and I need right now. You know what I mean? And as a father and as a man, it's important to understand like your priorities and standards. And a lot of this, if you've watched my videos, is me just regurgitating what I've already written. But it's important because as a man, you are the leader of your household, right? And in a traditional sense, like I ain't with what everybody else got going on, LGBTQ, whatever, and all that. I don't care. I'm just saying, like, for me as a traditional man and what I deal with, right? I'm the leader and the head of my household. So yes, it comes with a lot of pressure. It comes with a lot of responsibility. It comes with a lot of discipline, a lot of dedication, a lot of all these things you hear, all these self-development coaching gurus and all that. Let me tell you something. If you're not a father, I really can't listen to you. You know what I mean? Now I can gain perspective from anyone, but when you have to apply like these real principles and things like that, as a man who is doing his best to take care of his family and provide, and not just monetarily, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, there's a lot that is on these shoulders. You know what I mean? And so when it's a lot on these shoulders, it's a lot of work that has to go into it, a lot of planning and a lot of faith in God, right? And so that's one of the biggest things that I realized over these 39 years is that God is most important, right? I've always known that, but it's even more important for me to realize that. And so as long as I have him at the head and the helm of everything that I'm doing, it makes it 10 times easier for me to do anything else. So this is me getting my thoughts out, as I get ready for this next upcoming season. Like I said, I'm excited about the ATD Chronicles. I'm excited about the ATD letter. I'm excited about my 1045 challenge I have. I'm excited about my Limitless Blueprint. I'm excited about my book that's coming out. It's a lot of things that I'm working on that I'm just super excited about. And I just ask you to come along on the journey. And if you're a father, if you're a man, if you're a husband, you know what I'm saying, and you have a family and you want to build a legacy, like I ain't figured out it all, but I have a lot that I have figured out. And I'm going to give you the game in the way I received it. And so you can learn from my mistakes, you can learn from my example and better your life. So that's why I wanted to come on here. That was the whole point of this. I tried to go live, but YouTube, I ain't got no subscribers yet. So y'all got to help me get them subscribers up. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm going to probably post this on TikTok and everything as well. And rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about attacking the day. Watch some other content and videos. I'm trying to make this short. Just a quick unload session, not to mention another reintroduction and a recap of my first season on the ATD Chronicles, the ATD letter, and everything I was building. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you're a man, a father, or a husband who is trying to build a legacy and you want help doing that. Chop it up. Let's have a conversation. Let's figure out how we can better ourselves and catapult ourselves into the next, the future. All right, attack today.